Imagine going into labor, with no one coming to help you, no hospital, no ambulance, no doctor waiting nearby, just you, the pain getting stronger, and a baby that has to come out. So what happened when an ancient woman went into labor alone? Today, labor usually means knowing help is somewhere nearby. But imagine living thousands of years ago. The contractions begin. You look around, and the person who normally helps you isn't there. What do? You can't call anyone. You can't get into a car. There may be no medical worker anywhere nearby. You have to face the next few hours with whatever knowledge you have. And here's the important part. Ancient childbirth was not always completely solitary. In many societies, women helped other women give birth. Midwives, relatives, neighbors, or experienced women could be called when labor began. But what if labor started suddenly? What if she was far from home? What if the woman she expected to come simply couldn't get there? Then being alone could become terrifying. Imagine an ancient woman inside a small mud brick room. A clay lamp flickers beside her. Her breathing becomes heavier. Another contraction hits. She grips a piece of cloth and waits for it to pass. Then another one comes. Stronger, closer together. And there is still nobody there. No machine checking the baby's heartbeat. No doctor watching for warning signs. No emergency team waiting outside. And then comes the question every laboring woman fears. What if something goes wrong? Because childbirth could turn dangerous very quickly. The baby might not come out easily. Labor could continue for hours. The mother could become completely exhausted. And if severe bleeding or another serious complication began, ancient medicine had far fewer effective options. But here's the frightening part. Even if she knew something was wrong, what could she actually do? She couldn't simply press a button. She couldn't wait for an ambulance. She couldn't be rushed into surgery. She might have to keep going, while hoping someone eventually heard her. So what would she rely on? Knowledge passed down by other women. How to position herself. How to breathe through the pain. How to recognize that the birth was getting closer. And eventually, there was only one thing left to do. Give birth. We know ancient medical texts describe childbirth and difficult deliveries. We know birth attendants existed in some ancient societies. But the surviving records rarely tell us what happened during one ordinary woman's most frightening moments. We don't know how often a woman truly found herself without help. We don't know how many births began somewhere unexpected. So imagine she really was alone. The room goes quiet between contractions. She takes a breath. Then another wave of pain begins. She knows the baby is coming, and there is nobody to call. No hospital. No emergency button, no ambulance racing toward her, just her body, her knowledge, and whatever help the ancient world could provide. Maybe a relative finally heard her. Maybe a neighbor arrived. Maybe another woman appeared just before the birth. Or maybe she really did face it alone. We will probably never know how often that happened. Ancient records rarely preserve the panic of an ordinary woman thinking, the baby is coming, and nobody is here. Thousands of years later, childbirth has changed in countless ways. But that moment, when a woman realizes labor has begun and knows she has to face whatever comes next, may be one fear the ancient world and our world still share. Because once labor begins, you can't simply make it stop.